What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got Noah with us today. Rhody Wrestling
Yeet.
Entertainment. Back at it again. Yeet. Yo, if you're on the IWC, you do not matter. That's all I'm going to say.
Are we all? Isn't it just the internet wrestling community?
Your opinion does not matter.
Aren't we all part of it? We're just not.
I'm talking about like the Twitter, like unemployed losers in their mom's basement. Yeah. You guys.
Let's be specific here.
You guys do not matter. That's all I'm gonna say. Whoever made that petition to revoke Jey Uso's win, you're cringe, and you need to be taken off Twitter because you're a loser. But yeah, let's get into the Royal Rumble first. Let's start off with the women's. We'll go in order.
It's in my pocket.
What was your favorite part of the women's Rumble?
But before we get into like the actual Rumbles, this is where I'm gonna. Okay. My first hot take. I don't think it's hot at all, because it's kind of something that's been floated around. Oh shit. Anyway. When they expanded WrestleMania to 2 nights, they've been talking more about expanding some of the bigger ones. I do think that the Royal Rumble is the first or the next one that should become 2 nights.
Probably.
Not only that, but they should both be expanded to 40 people.
I thought this year should have been 40 people.
I wasn't really.
They 100%
felt about it. But watching this year's Rumbles made me want 40-person Rumbles.
You know why? Because so many people were left out.
That's exactly my point.
So many people on the main roster were left out. The Wyatt Six.
That's not what I thought.
The Wyatt Six, the War Raiders, like all the tag teams were left out. We had some mid-carders that were left out of both men and women. So like...
My thought process to it was, growing up watching the Royal Rumbles, watching the Royal Rumble, because the Women's Rumble is a new thing within the last couple of years, right? Yeah. Watching the Royal Rumble, we used to get, I feel like, the rosters used to be smaller, or they just were including less people from the main roster. And
I mean, the rosters were terrible back in the day.
Too. But we had so many surprise entrances, and, people to, we didn't... Obviously, going into this, we knew only a third of the roster going into it. But the men, let's start with the men's Rumble. The only surprise was Joe Hendry
and AJ.
Everybody else was on the main. Well, AJ returning, but everybody else was main roster, WWE main roster.
Yeah, that is true.
And then if you look at the women's Rumble. At least they got Roxanne Perez. They got
the men's Rumble got no NXT.
They got a lot of NXT.
They got Julia. Yeah. They at least got some NXT. But if they both expanded to 40, you can get some NXT guys into the men's Rumble. You can get a couple of maybe Hall of Famers, whatever. The women's Rumble, you can get more women from NXT. WWE Hall of Famers. The roster is so large now that keeping them 30 just doesn't make sense.
For sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think they need to expand to 40 to bring back the shock and awe feeling of watching the Royal Rumble. Because that was just 30 guys on the main roster battling it out for a shot at WrestleMania.
Because I was kind of disappointed that Matt Cardona didn't come out.
We could have... I think he was already at an event.
Well, he was at WrestleCon, but... That was in Indianapolis.
Yeah, I know he was in Indy.
So but it could have been so easy for him to just enter the Rumble.
Yep. And on that same note of expanding it to 2 nights, I think you can get more matches. Because one night it's 2 30-person Rumbles and 2 matches. And to me, that tag match was not, main 4 PLE worthy.
It was kind of lackluster.
And, the ladder match was really, really good. Having Sammy come out just to sit there and worry about his 2 friends, that was fucking dumb. There was the whole rumor of him coming out to help Kevin, and just stood there and watched. That felt pointless to me. But on the, like, going along with that, you know, you could have just included more. You could have had more you can have more matches. You can have more up for grabs. You know, you have new women's champions. You can have them have matches at the Royal Rumble. You know, it's a main 4 PLE. You know, get the women. I know there were technically 2 women. Well, no, there's 3. What am I talking about?
Well, the big 4 should have 2 nights. All of the big 4s.
Yes. WrestleMania, Royal
Survivor
Rumble, SummerSlam,
Series,
and what's the other 4?
Survivor Series.
So, yeah, those 4 should automatically just always be 2 nights now.
Maybe even Money in the Bank, to be honest.
No.
I think so.
They overplan Money in the Bank anyway. They still have the 2 ladder matches, and then they'll put 5 matches on the card. They don't do that for the Royal Rumble because the Royal Rumble is such a long match.
I mean, the Royal Rumble alone is like 3 hours. Both Rumbles.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need that for the Money in the Bank. Those are maybe 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
You know, though the Royal Rumble matches are so much longer that they take up too much time where you then have less matches. It doesn't work anymore.
For sure.
It needs to be 2 nights. You need to have 40-man Rumbles. That's my take about the Royal Rumble PLE going forward. Now, is this video going to end up on Triple H's desk and be like, that kid's gone to something? No. But that's just my opinion.
I agree. I think it should be 40 people. I was saying that for this year.
Like I said, I wasn't sure how to feel about them expanding to 40, but like I said, watching this, I was like, yeah, it has to happen.
Because, like, I was expecting more people that were not on the roster.
If they continue at this pace and staying one night 30-man, people are going to lose interest fast.
Yeah.
People are going to lose interest in the Royal Rumble, and if they lose interest in the Royal Rumble, I mean...
But then again, a lot of people don't like the 40-man Rumble. But that's only because we've had it once and the roster was terrible.
Yeah,
when we did it.
It was for a Saudi Arabia show.
That was the one Alberto Del Rio won. The greatest Royal Rumble was 50.
Yeah,
that's right. You're right.
But the one Alberto Del Rio won to face Edge at WrestleMania was 40 people in 2011.
Like, why the fuck did we make Alberto Del Rio a fucking main eventer?
Bro, he was kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie.
He was, but like, how's that looking now?
High school
that
gyms.
Means wrestling in high school gyms.
Rip.
And nobody knows who he is.
What's his name now?
I have no idea, and I don't care enough to look it up.
Something Patron or some shit. I don't even fucking know.
Oh, it's like Alberto Patron or something like that.
But yeah, let's continue. Women's Rumble. Favorite spot.
I thought it was good.
Favorite spot.
The Jordan Grace when she fucking lifted Piper up.
And then she did the freaking cartwheel thing.
Yeah,
I forget what it's called.
For that.
What? I don't even know what that's called. But
that, I feel like that was like that, or when Naomi, Bianca, Lash, and fuck's her name? What's the other one?
Jakara. No. Lash Legend.
I said Lash. Lash, Bianca, Naomi.
I don't remember.
Whoever the fourth, when they all like super kicked Chelsea.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was lit.
I who the fourth person was.
I liked Alexa Bliss and.
Oh yeah, I mean the crowd popped for that.
I like Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan's little interaction in there. I think that's going to be a WrestleMania match.
That'll be good.
So.
It jumps through
Speaking of Alexa Bliss, I saw something. I don't know if I reposted it on Twitter. I don't know if you saw it, but it was something saying, there was a much larger pop for Alexa Bliss coming back rather than Charlotte coming back and winning. Like, but I had retweeted it. I said, well, we knew Charlotte was coming.
Exactly.
We all had a feeling that Charlotte was going to win. Is it exciting? Yes, but as far as we were told, there was no chance in hell Alexa Bliss was coming back.
Yeah.
She's been gone for over, what, a year?
2 years.
No, 2 years.
It was 2 years.
23.
Yeah.
And then we were told, yeah, they're nowhere close to getting her back.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden she's here.
I was so souped.
And I'm assuming by her gear that she's going to be aligning with
Unfortunately.
Right, I know.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all for her. I want her to branch off and be her own person.
I'm sure she could, but
I loved her jacket though. That was sick.
it was her ring gear was nice, yeah.
Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt.
I missed Alexa Bliss so much. She was so good.
Facts.
I'm so glad she's back.
Yeah.
She was like one of the women that are actually talented.
My favorite.
When her music hit, me and Noah popped so fucking hard, bro.
Bro,
I was trying to go back and like watch the stream to like just look for your reactions to like the big stuff, and the stream's like not on there.
Oh yeah, I took it down.
Oh, okay.
I have each individual
clips are on YouTube.
I saw a couple of them, but I was just looking for like some of the other moments that you guys didn't. Do you have it? Is it privated or did you delete it?
No, it's privated.
All right, so I'll go watch it then. I'll go look for some of the other ones I wanted to see.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, no, Women's Rumble was really good. That was the only thing I got right. I'm happy with the result. I don't know about you guys.
I got 3 out of 4 right, so.
I didn't have.
I probably should have smartened up and said Cody, but you know, I was really hoping for. In my opinion, I have a Cody take that's kind of.
So Charlotte and Andrade got divorced apparently.
Yeah, they did, or they're getting divorced.
That's crazy.
So what does that mean for Charlotte and Andrade? For like
They're
being on the
divorced.
same brand and shit.
Well, if they can be adults, then they're gonna just coexist.
Yeah, you're right, but some people are not like that. So.
Okay, and if they have a problem, WWE splits them up and moves them.
I'm just hoping she doesn't go to Raw and gets forced to face Rhea.
I doubt it. Like I said, I think they're adults that are both just doing what they want to do, what they love to do, and
facts, for sure.
But yeah, so
Noah, what is your favorite moment from the Women's Rumble?
I don't know.
Alexa.
I don't remember.
Why?
Yeah.
All right. This kid's so awkward, bro. Why are you so awkward?
What?
I
just said I don't remember.
Oh. You don't remember anything that happened?
Not really. That's why I didn't have any predictions.
This kid didn't even want to give me a prediction, bro. He didn't even want to give me a single prediction. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. That was so dumb.
Crazy.
That was so dumb.
Yo, they really fucking boosted our Royal Rumble stats.
6 out of 6 of those people were supposed to be in the final 4, so
Rip.
Make that make sense.
Somehow. Were they supposed to be, or they were your final 4?
Well, I was picturing Charlotte, Bianca, Naomi, and Jade Cargill, but that didn't happen, so.
I'm so glad Bianca didn't even come close.
This guy hates Bianca, bro. She's so good. She's so good.
I don't like her at all. She's annoying.
What, bro?
I just don't like her.
Anyway, woo! I told you, Noah.
Ooh.
Why don't you like Charlotte, bro?
I just don't.
She is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
I just don't like the character. I don't like the new character even more than her old character.
But her new character is like trying to portray her dad.
That's nice.
That's what I get from it, anyway.
Yeah, me too.
Do you like
That
her
doesn't
new
mean I have to
character,
like
Hayden?
it.
I prefer her now than I did before. Because before she was riding off the coattails of her father.
Well, now she's trying to be her father even more, so...
Oh, I don't see that.
Well, she's rhyming like him. She's more classy like him.
Yeah, but she wasn't Charlotte Flair coming out to Ric Flair's music with a giant fucking coat on.
Yes, she was. Bro, she had a giant fucking coat on.
I don't see as many of the similarities between the two of them that there used to be.
Alright.
Where she was literally like her father, but a female.
Which was goated because Ric Flair is top 3 all time. But anyways, let's continue.
I don't know about all that.
I don't even have him on my Mount Rushmore.
That's what I'm saying. That dude's a nobody. Get him out of here.
Which is crazy because he absolutely should be, but he's not.
No, he is.
But anyways, back to the Royal Rumble. If you guys are talking women, I'm just going to kind of sit here because I don't have any more takes about the women.
Me neither.
Alright, we'll move on to Cody versus Kevin. Insane.
That shit was crazy.
Oh, wait, no, Motor City.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Motor City and DIY. Kind of lame.
Kind
of lame, chat.
Kind of lame.
It was when the Street Profits came back.
I liked the finish, but I don't know. I just didn't like them. I thought it was gonna be I thought that could have been match of the year contender.
I also don't like DIY, so.
Bro, what?
The fact that they finished as champions still is annoying.
This guy.
This guy hates everything that's actually good.
Nah, I like the Motor City Machine Guns. I like the Street Profits. I just don't like DIY.
Okay.
You mean DX?
DX. Generation X.
Okay, truth
yeah, Street Profits coming back, kind of hype. I'm hoping to see the Fatal 4-Way at WrestleMania. Maybe a ladder match. DIY.
I said with who winning.
Oh, with who winning? Street Profits.
Okay, so we're
so DIY.
Street Profits to win.
DIY, Motor City, Pretty Deadly, and Street Profits.
Yeah.
And that's probably going to be the match.
Or Legato.
Or they'll do a 5-way ladder match. But
damn,
yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of fucking people.
I can definitely see that.
It was a 16 last year.
Yeah, but that's because it was for 2 titles. This is just for 1 though.
Yeah, but he just said it's a lot of people. I mean, it's still less than the one last year.
Yeah, you're right. I'm so excited for WrestleMania, dude.
I can't even remember what happened yesterday.
What, Noah?
I said I can't even remember what happened yesterday.
Why is he here? Why is he here?
I don't know why I'm here.
But why is he here?
Because
Max wanted me to.
Okay, no, we love you.
I thought he was gonna be a little bit more talkative, but I guess not.
What was there to talk about?
I don't know.
All right. Anyways, on to the ladder match.
That match was insane.
I
liked how they used the ladders in that match.
They went crazy on it.
Rather than going for like the danger of verticality of the ladder, they just went with the brutality of using a ladder.
Neither one of them are like vertical ladder.
I mean, Kevin Owens jumped off the WrestleMania sign.
It's kind of crazy.
That is true.
Kevin Owens is pretty crazy.
Anyways, I have a scorched earth hot take. I guess.
Oh no! Here we go.
No, you'll agree. You'll agree.
All right, let's hear this.
Cody Rhodes coming back has ruined everything the WWE was going to do for the last 4 years.
For real.
For sure.
Letting Cody Rhodes win the Rumble again has ruined what the WWE was going to do for years to come.
Well, it was down to 2 people and the other guy was injured. So what were they supposed to do?
I don't know.
They still would have given him the win.
They should have rode with the fucking Rock storyline. They should have rode with that. They should have just let that shit go on.
Because now we're never getting that match, ever.
Nope.
I don't see it happening, ever.
No, it's not. It's done.
It's over.
Thanks to Cody. Cody has completely fucked everything up. Cody has completely fucked everything up.
He's so fucking selfish, bro. Like,
and here's my thing.
Why couldn't you have just gone after Seth?
They had that thing going already.
And here's my thing, too. CM Punk probably left the same way Cody did. I mean, not as bad, but wasn't getting what he wanted, so he left. Then, as he left, he started his own company and then shit on his old company.
Yeah.
Couldn't get over in his own company.
Yep.
So he probably got down on his knees and begged for his job back here. And probably a little more, but I'm PG here. And he's being handed the keys to the kingdom. But yet, CM Punk leaves. Everybody chants his name for 10 years. Everybody wants him. And this guy, he pretty much gets... I guess he got hurt. But he comes back, he's healthy, and he gets told pretty much to go fuck himself. What has CM Punk done? Or been able to do?
So this is my John Cena take that we'll get into later. Or do you want me to get into it now?
No, let's just get into it later. But yeah, so I guess let's just talk to Men's Rumble first, and that'll lead to like the rest of my points that I have here.
But Cody and Kevin, we haven't finished. We haven't finished talking about that.
Was stupid. Kevin should have won because Cody. I feel that the WWE is out of a lot of options with Kevin. Like, what do you do with him from here? Nothing.
Well, see, I have an idea for Kevin.
He could get traded, and then...
You know how Sammy was just kind of standing there watching Cody Rhodes do that to him?
Oh, you're gonna have a Cody or Kevin Sammy?
They're doing Kevin Sammy at the Elimination Chamber in Toronto. 100%.
Okay, but what do you do after that?
Maybe okay. Maybe Randy Orton gets involved in that match somehow.
That doesn't answer my question.
How does that not answer your question?
You've now built Kevin Owens to this monster and had him lose to Cody twice.
Yeah, I don't get that. I really don't get that. Why would you build
Kevin
him up?
To be the most dangerous person in WWE, and then just had him lose.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Like, what do you, like? This is what I mean. What do you do with Kevin now?
I don't know.
Now, I just kind of did think of something off the top of my head. This is oh, come on, fuck you.
So I think Sammy and Kevin are gonna have a match at Elimination Chamber because it's in Toronto. I think that's set in stone.
Also, kind of like I said, I just came up with something off the top of my head, which we can talk about later. But yeah.
Get into it now.
All right, so I guess I just kind of came up with my own answers to what you do with Kevin. And this is kind of like a down the road type thing because you just can't have it happen now.
Yeah.
So if anybody do you guys remember what Kevin's first rivalry on the main roster was?
John Cena.
Okay. I'm sure you can kind of already see where I'm going to go with this. So, down the line, whether it be at WrestleMania or not, John Cena wins his 17th. Then, see, fuck you. You're already shaking your head. No, fuck you. Let me explain. Yeah, you don't see. I told you I'd let you talk about your stupid John Cena take. You let me talk, okay?
All right, continue. I didn't say anything though. I just shook my head.
Anyway, so WrestleMania down the line, John Cena wins his 17th world title. Down the line even more, you bring back that rivalry. You know, John's probably going to be on Raw. They're probably going to take this transfer window bullshit and they get Kevin over to Raw. And then, you know, you reignite that rivalry at the end of the year on his way out. And Kevin dethrones him. And Kevin wins a world title again, finally.
That'd be pretty cool. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh, I like that. You know why I like that?
Why?
Because they could continue to build Sammy versus Kevin.
They could, and they could do that.
They could continue. They continue to build Sammy versus Kevin from now until next WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Kevin wins the title in December. From John, and then they do Sammy versus Kevin at WrestleMania 42.
That would be goated.
For sure. I see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
But I don't. But listen, I don't see Cena winning 17 at Mania.
That's why I said Mania or down
I
the
think
line.
I think SummerSlam.
I think SummerSlam.
SummerSlam for sure. And here's why. Cena's not winning the Elimination Chamber.
Have you seen the poster for it?
Cena.
Yeah, that's fire.
Have you seen the poster for Saturday night's main event? Who's on it?
Damn.
Jey Uso.
They're planning another one?
No, the last one. Jey Uso was on it, right? Who lost?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a take about that, by the way.
Got him. But anyways.
Yeah, but like, you can't put Jey Uso and John Cena on the same like pedestal.
It's the same situation. No. But anyway, John Cena threw out Logan Paul, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
John Cena, Logan Paul. Here we go.
Yeah, John Cena, Logan Paul at WrestleMania.
That's crazy.
I got some John Cena takes after you're done talking.
And then we have Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. And then we have CM Punk winning the Elimination Chamber and facing Cody Rhodes.
What the fuck just happened? You just like cut out. Say it again?
And then we have CM Punk winning the Elimination Chamber and facing Cody Rhodes.
Like cut out. Gotcha.
So Cena gets fucked by Logan Paul, pretty much. In the final two of the chamber by a brass knuckle punch.
You think Logan's gonna be in the chamber?
Whether he is or not.
Obviously.
I think he just comes in like he did with Seth.
Right. Yeah, that's right. He did do that, huh?
I think that's what's gonna happen. That's your WrestleMania match, Logan versus Cena.
God, I hope not.
I'm confident. I am confident in that.
There was that report that came out that they were really against that whole idea. I really hope not.
And that's been the rumor. That's been the rumor for a while. Cena versus Paul.
That would be worse, in my opinion, than John versus Austin Theory.
Yeah, but that match was pretty good. The finish was just kind of ass.
No, that match was fucking awful. That match was awful. The ending was awful. The use of the match was awful. That match was pointless. It never should have happened.
Yeah, it didn't even really put Austin Theory over, did it?
Nope.
It was pointless.
Austin Theory's in a tag team that shows up on NXT.
Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. Even though they're on the Raw roster.
Titles, but like, no one cares. They're like barely even on TV anymore.
They're on the Raw roster and they don't even use them.
Nope, they show up on NXT and
they're just
Waller effect.
They just have the camera show them in the crowd.
Yep.
Why?
Yep, that's what I've said.
But they're doing, I think they're doing Obafemi versus Grayson Waller versus Austin Theory. So
they are, yep.
Austin Theory might be turning on Grayson soon, and we might finally get that face turn from Austin Theory.
Especially since they already hinted at it when they were when they were doing Grayson Waller effect thing there.
Yep.
was like, "Oh, don't turn on me," and then Austin Theory just like physically turned around.
Yeah.
I was like, "Aw."
Dude's a fucking cornball.
Like, that was so corny.
So yeah,
Anyway,
can you see that happening though?
potentially.
But why would you
But
have
anyway,
John Cena's last Mania match be against Logan Paul?
Right. That's what
I
I'm
don't think it
saying.
will be.
Why would you screw him like that?
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna
Logan's
be.
really fucking good, but is he good enough to face Cena at
He's
WrestleMania?
not
No.
worth the value. No.
I don't like
Plus,
that
if
match.
Cena, let's say Cena loses that, what do you gain over putting over Logan Paul, who shows up 3 times a year?
I'm gonna be a full-time wrestler. Hasn't showed up.
Literally
this whole
hasn't
year.
shown up since then.
The first
shit.
time
Anyway,
he shows up
back-
is the Royal Rumble. That's crazy.
So back to John Cena. There was a couple things I was thinking about that I saw. You know, I kind of already talked about. You know, yeah, he was my pick to win the Royal Rumble. I would have loved to seen him win, but I'm not mad because Jey Uso won. It could have been worse.
But
I do think that, you know, there could have been winners that it would have ended a lot worse. Like if we saw a Damian Priest win or a Drew McIntyre
Yo,
win.
if Logan Paul won that Royal Rumble,
Or Logan Paul. I don't know if you guys have been seeing the heat from Drew McIntyre.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
apparently
real.
Other superstars.
It's
I
LA
think
Knight.
I was
It's LA Knight.
kind of digging around. I think it's Damian.
It's LA Knight. It's
No,
LA Knight and Logan.
I think it was. I thought Logan at first, but then I was kind of looking around, and I think Damian rushed the spot with Drew. Because you got to think about it. Logan and LA Knight were in the middle of the. They rehearsed for this. Logan Paul and LA Knight were in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
Camera on them, the commentary on them. No one was paying attention to Drew and Damian. And then all of a sudden, Drew goes and throws him out and bumps into Logan. That's why originally I thought Logan, because Logan was trying to, because Drew had said that someone was trying to put themselves over and hit more moves. Sure, but then I realized that it probably should have gone slower. Damian was probably supposed to do a little less, and he rushed it.
Because I think that elimination was, well, obviously that elimination was supposed to be huge.
And it wasn't, because everybody's eyes were on...
Yeah, for sure.
Logan and LA Knight. So I think the heat is on Damian. I don't think it's Logan Paul and LA Knight.
But other people were saying because Logan Paul and LA Knight were fighting in the middle of the ring.
Well, that's why I'm saying that's why everybody thinks it's Logan Paul and LA Knight.
And they
but when you kind of watch it and you look at what was going on, there's no reason for them to have heat, because they were the ones that looked like they were supposed to be doing the fighting.
Exactly.
I think Damian rushed the spot trying to do too much, like Drew had said. Someone in the back, someone on the roster in the Rumble was trying to do too much.
Yeah.
I think it's Damian, because Damian now is, he just got moved. He's trying to, he says he's not making a name. My fucking name tag down. He's not trying to make a name for himself, but he's clearly trying to do something, and going after Drew, eliminating Drew was obviously such a big move that I think he just rushed it. And I think it is a reason why Drew was so mad, because I think Drew was supposed to last longer. Drew might have even was supposed to do something, and because Damian eliminated him so early.
No, I think that was the planned spot, but they did it too early.
Damian rushed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I was originally on the Logan Paul, because it makes sense. Like, the guy, part-timer, shows up when he feels like, shows up for the big events. I can understand when you say trying to do too many moves, trying to put himself over, but I think it's Damian.
Because I think the commentary was supposed to, pop at that. And they were supposed to make a huge deal.
They were focused on Logan Paul and LA Knight, which was supposed to be the spot.
Yeah.
The current spot.
They didn't see that it happened.
Yeah, they didn't.
Couldn't,
because it was zoomed in on them.
Yeah.
Because Damian rushed it.
Yeah. Damn.
And I think Damian just screwed up his match for WrestleMania, is what I'm thinking. Because I think it was supposed to be Drew and Damian.
Could be. So who knows? Who knows how they build that? But anyway, and that talking about that kind of like shows how kind of just sums up how I feel about the men's rumble. I thought it was a mess.
Yeah.
I thought the men's rumble was just a mess.
And then they sped up those 4 entrants so they could do the 4-way face-off. But then Seth Rollins
they sped up way more than 4. The last 10 came out like in 45 seconds.
No, it was just Cena, Roman, Seth, and no, not Drew. Who was the other guy?
Cena, Seth, Roman, and Punk.
Punk.
Those were super like Punk got to the ring and the timer was already going off again. It's like that was not 2 fucking minutes.
I was like, what the hell?
Like, Punk might have walked, yes, but that was not 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I genuinely, speaking of walking, I thought Roman Reigns was going to take like 5 minutes. I timed it. It took him about 1:15.
Yo, when Punk got eliminated, the heartbreak in Noah's voice was crazy. He was like,
I really thought he was going to win.
He was like, no! I was like, what?
I think it was cool to kind of have Jey and John at the end and to have John put Jey over.
That end sequence was goated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, especially when you risk that, like, what happens if the wrong person falls off?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what if Jey, like, mishandled the rope and fell?
Then Jey just wins the chamber.
Yeah, but if you don't,
because I think
John but I'm saying, like,
it's interchangeable.
If you don't have John plan to win, how do you, like, the whole point was to then have him go to the press conference and say, I'm going to be in the Elimination Chamber. That you ruin the whole thing there. True. So it's like, oh shit, what do we do? You have to pivot like that.
For sure.
But I saw something earlier that I thought was interesting. So John Cena has finished runner-up at the Royal Rumble 3 times.
Yep.
2005. It was 2000, I forget, 2005 and another year. Both of those times he finishes runner-up, he ends up winning the title at Mania.
Fuck.
He wins the title at WrestleMania.
What the fuck?
It might not happen. I'm just saying, based on what we've seen, based on history, that's what happens. He loses the Rumble as the runner-up and then wins the title at WrestleMania.
We're cooked, boys.
So,
at least we won't have Cody anymore.
It's happening.
Yeah, facts. At least we won't have Cody anymore.
This was another thing that when you mentioned it, was it last night you mentioned it, or maybe I think it was last night you brought it up. When you said, because Noah had said, oh, at least we won't have Cody anymore. I don't think Jey winning the Rumble necessarily locks. I don't think it's a lock that it's going to be him and Gunther.
I think so.
I don't think so. I'm going like big brain, like out there kind of like take, but I don't think so. Until he says it, I think there's I can defend a reasoning of Jey going after Cody.
But the Raw before the Royal Rumble, he literally called out Gunther, saying that he was coming back for him. No, I understand that, but
listen, I'm 99.9% sure it's going to be him and Gunther. Don't get me wrong. But there's this 0.01, like, I don't know, percentage of me that there's a small, like I said, it's a very small percentage of me thinks that he could go after Cody.
I would personally rather like to see Cena versus Gunther rather than Cena versus Cody.
Yeah.
Because I think if Cena faces Cody, there's no shot he wins. I think Cody retains. Because they want to make him the new John Cena. So it's like passing the keys. Which will never happen
because, to me, just...
He's already getting old. People are already...
passing the torch.
Starting to hate him.
Yeah, but... Cody's not this young gun superstar that everybody thinks he is. 40 years old.
Yeah.
He's not this 26-year-old that he can even pass the torch. This guy's gonna be done in a couple of years. But anyway, here's my thing. Here's my like kind of crazy why I can see him going after Cody, right? So it's very obvious that after Survivor Series that Jey is done with the Bloodline. He has no interest in it. It's in his past. It's in his rear view. It's in his history. He does not, obviously he cares about his family, but the Bloodline is not in his path, right? Roman Reigns did not win the Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns is not going to win the Elimination Chamber. How does this leave Roman getting back to Cody? It doesn't. Jey Uso is the one that brings the Undisputed Championship back to the family.
Okay, I can see it now.
And then Jey Uso is the tribal chief.
No. They would.
No.
Jey Uso beats Roman Reigns.
Jey and Roman will have a match later on in the year. But Jey... And then I think Jey wins.
Of course. Whoever Jey faces at WrestleMania, he's winning.
No, I'm not saying... I'm saying this Jey Roman down the line.
Oh, yeah. Jey wins versus Roman, too.
Jey is going to win.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know if it's... But remember when Roman was, like... I forget when it was, but when his dad came and put the Ulafala on him, I think at that point in time...
That was the match after he faced Jey Uso in the Hell in a Cell, I believe.
That's right. We see Rikishi come out and put the Ulafala on Jey.
Bro! That would be insane. That would be crazy.
And then and then I think Roman retires.
Oof! Oof!
I think
Slow your roll. Slow your roll, buddy. Slow down.
I don't want to see that.
Slow
Don't get
down.
me wrong, but I do think that Roman's time in the WWE is coming to an end.
I agree.
This year?
No.
So
I don't know.
So Cena, Roman, and Ray are gonna retire in the same year.
I don't think Ray plans on retiring.
I think Ray's retiring.
I think we're gonna see another storyline with Dom.
If they do Mask versus Mask, Penta versus Ray, at Backlash in Mexico, Ray is retiring.
I'd like to see another storyline with Dom, where Dom kind of like realizes like he
was wrong,
kind of like fucked up, and like turns on the Judgment Day. Oh my god.
I mean, I think we already got clues of that though.
So, I'd like to kind of see how that goes.
Dominic versus Finn would bang.
Oh, 100%. That'd be a great match.
That would cook, bro.
We need Finn to turn back face, bro.
And like the other reason I have that I think Jey could go after Cody is, Jey just faced Gunther at Saturday Night Main Event, and to me, I don't think that match was all that high caliber. I think it was a good match, but I don't think it was great. So it's like
the first half of it was kind of ass.
I'm like, I was thinking like if we
really
just
good,
saw that.
But when really Jey started turning up, bro, that was insane.
Everyone was going nuts.
It was like, do we really want to see that again at WrestleMania? Now, I get WrestleMania is a whole different beast. It's a whole different show. They're both people that can absolutely turn it up when they need to and can put on one hell of a match. Don't get me wrong, but we've seen this. We could see some like, and especially if they keep hinting at this like turning Cody heel type thing. And you're obviously going to keep Jey a face. There's things that just keep adding up to me in these small little things that keep happening that I could see like Jey winning.
Okay, you're turning me. You're turning me.
I don't think Jey Gunther until he says I'm coming after Gunther, which like I said is a 99.9% chance.
But for that to happen, I feel like Cody has to turn on like either Sammy or Jimmy or Roman.
What if he does?
Like, Cody has to turn on one of them for Jey
remember at the end of the match,
Sammy
was with Kevin.
Yeah.
And Cody said something to Sammy. It doesn't take much to piss Sami Zayn off. We've seen him. You look at the guy and he flips the fuck out.
That is true.
He be screaming in his promos like he has to scream for some reason.
Same with Cody though. But anyways.
Oh, I know. But he said, because you saw him look at Sammy. He said Sammy, and then he said something.
Yeah. Oh, I think. Oh, you know what he said? He said you did the right thing.
Whatever that means.
Because he didn't interfere.
So it could start something between Sammy and Cody, and then Jey gets involved, like, "Yo, Cody, what the fuck? This and that." I'm just saying.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
I literally think he's gonna go on Raw tonight and say, "Gunther, let's fucking get it."
But that has to. If he doesn't do that, what Cody's heel turn needs to happen before Elimination Chamber.
Has to. 100%. Has to happen.
Because the winner of the Elimination Chamber, you don't want him picking the champion. You want the Rumble winner picking the champion.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Which I think will obviously happen. I don't think they'll let it go that long.
Cody has to turn, like, within
the next
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I get a lot of my takes here have been scorched earth, like hot takes, but I'm just saying, like, I don't see how you said last night that, like, oh, Charlotte, Tiffany, which that's fucking happening, and that is going to be a fucking banger.
That might be best women's match, like.
I kind of hope that is like the main event of night one.
That's not going to be.
Over the men's bro. Charlotte, Tiffany.
You know,
main event of night one of WrestleMania. Dude, that match would fucking.
What do you say, Noah?
That might be the main event of night one.
I'm just saying.
I was thinking
because it's a high caliber match.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone loves
I
both
think
of
it
them.
would be a better night. And that's coming from me, who, when the women were main eventing, I said, get this shit off my TV.
Damn, that's crazy.
But that was because it was a triple threat between Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, and
Charlotte.
That was kind of.
We were like, what the fuck was the point of this? And we got Becky fucking 2 belts.
That was goated. That was goated.
It was goated, but that was so stupid. Ronda Rousey never belonged in the WWE. I'm gonna just put it out there.
Her first run was good.
Her first run was good, but when she came back after, she started wearing all that stupid makeup on her face.
Yeah, it got a little extra. I don't know, but to me, that just again. So that's coming from me. I'm saying the women should main event night one. Coming from the guy that said the women.
But if
is dumb.
If they do the rumored triple threat between Seth, Roman, and Punk, that's main eventing night one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, if that's what happens, but I do think that night one should be Tiffany Charlotte.
I personally think that should main event night two. I think that's a star-studded match to main event night two. Roman, Seth, and Punk.
Yeah.
1,000%.
But at the same time, if it's Roman Reigns, I mean, you want him in the main event.
Yeah.
So you think he'll be night two?
I genuinely think Roman Reigns would lose his shit if you put him at the beginning of the show.
He'd retire on the spot.
Wait, no, I lied. They just did that.
They did
just did that.
No, they did that with the Bloodline tag team or whatever.
Yeah. No, they just did that.
Cody and Roman. Wasn't that?
Well,
or was that the main event?
That was the main event. Cody Roman? Yeah. No, I was saying...
No, Cody Roman tag team versus Solo and Jacob.
No, that was main event night one.
Oh, shit.
But Roman, the Bloodline, the Tribal Combat match was
the
first match on Raw.
First match.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, it's Raw, so it's like...
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, I think that... I do think it is going to be Charlotte, Tiffany, but, like, what if it's not?
What if Charlotte picks Rhea again and we get part 3, bro? Part 3?
Oh, my God.
Like, now part... that, but it's like...
Okay, listen. Hold on.
When we're
Part 2 was arguably the greatest women's match of all time.
I don't remember it, to be honest with you.
WrestleMania 39 in
I do remember
Hollywood.
Yep. I do remember.
That is the greatest women's match of all time.
So they've shown they can put on a great match, and Rhea's done nothing but get better.
But do we really want to see that again? We've seen it twice.
Probably not. But this, now, if Charlotte does go to Tiffany, this could be a genuine passing of the torch.
Exactly.
That you speak of with Cody.
Yeah.
Cody, you cannot pass the torch to a 40-year-old man. when you look at the Cena Cody thing, you can't pass the torch to a 40-year-old. You just that doesn't make sense. You don't do that. But
okay,
Charlotte,
so who would Cena pass the torch to, hypothetically?
Braun Breaker.
When you look
Braun
at it,
Breaker, right? Like Noah said.
Well, like I was gonna. Yeah, I mean he's one of the young ones, but
or Carmelo.
At, who on the roster is 27 and under, right?
Carmelo.
Braun Breaker. Could be Carmelo.
He's from Boston. Melo's from Boston.
But you have to. They'd have to. I just don't know if the people are behind Carmelo enough because Carmelo's been a waste of a time.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I do not know what they're doing with him.
Everyone is clearly
he needs to become
behind
like
Braun, you know,
the mid-card champion or something. One of them.
Which I think that's what they were going to do, but Shinsuke came back, so
yeah,
they scrapped those.
But anyway,
plans.
I like the idea of Braun. I can't think of anybody else.
It's either going to be Braun or Melo.
I would have said LA Knight if he wasn't like 45 already.
Yeah, Braun or Melo. I can see that.
Yeah, I think those are a couple of names.
Melo versus Melo versus Cena at the Cena Farewell PLE in Boston.
Yeah,
that would be insane.
That would be crazy.
That'd be good.
Yo, when they announce that, I'm buying tickets, so I'm buying you one, and you're going. You're calling out. I don't care what you say. You're going with us.
I should be able to go, you know, since I will have a new job by then.
Yeah.
Since I literally start in 2 weeks.
But as soon as they announce that show, I'm buying tickets.
All right. Yeah, no, I would definitely want to go to that. I would definitely like.
Because they are gonna. That show's gonna sell out because that will be his last match.
Yep.
Damn.
100%.
Gonna cry.
You're gonna cry, dude. I might literally like break down and be like, you guys might have to like carry me to the car.
That's gonna be wild, bro.
Bro, nobody's gonna leave the arena when it ends, bro.
Oh no, there's gonna be.
Everyone's gonna be fucking crying.
Oh yeah, because we're also gonna. You do realize that Cena's getting pinned.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
That's the passing of the torch, like I said.
Yeah, it's gonna be the main event. We're gonna see him get pinned in probably his last match.
So that means they need to push Melo like now to the main event.
They need to push whoever they're going.
They need to push Melo now to the main event. So scrap what we said about KO. They need to push Melo now to the main event, and Melo needs to beat Cena in his last match for the Undisputed Championship.
I don't know.
You really think?
But I think I want to. I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Kevin Owens, even though he's not that young. He has been around for a while. But.
You think KO would be Cena's last match, though?
I mean, wasn't Cena his first on the main roster?
Yeah.
He's Cena's last on the main roster.
Dang.
That is true.
Kevin's first, and now Kevin is Cena's last, you know?
Dang.
Kevin's not that young.
But Kevin's old, though.
I honestly kind of even forgot I mentioned that. I actually do like the idea of Kevin.
Yeah, I like that too, but maybe they give it to him in November.
Well, I'm assuming that's when the PLE is going to be.
Like Survivor Series, they give KO the belt. And then the last...
And then you just have Cena there.
And then you have Cena versus Melo and pass the torch to Melo.
Yeah, I can see... I have a hard time seeing the Melo thing just because of how underdeveloped.
Which is why I'm saying they need to push him like now, like today.
We'll see.
We'll see on Raw, bro.
Well, he's on SmackDown, so I meant
I've
to
kind
say
of talked
Friday,
about everything
bro.
I wanted to. I don't know if you guys have anything else to go off of.
No.
Nah.
I think we kind of summed up the Rumble pretty well, and go from there.
Okay, so let's talk about Raw real quick since it's on in 3 hours. Charlotte and Jey are going to be on Raw tonight.
So we're probably going to get their announcements as to who they're going for.
Do you think Charlotte already announces?
I think Charlotte's gonna wait.
I think
Ronnie,
least
so we're getting
2.
2 qualifying matches tonight.
Yeah, 2 qualifying matches for the
We're getting a
Elimination
men's
Chamber.
and a women's.
Yeah.
Men's? I don't know if you saw it.
No, I didn't see the matches, but I knew they were coming.
Oh, shit. I'm ready.
Is it CM Punk versus Seth Rollins?
No.
Damn.
CM Punk versus someone.
So I'll start with the women's because I think that's less of a like holy shit.
But it's CM Punk, right?
Yes.
Okay.
CM Punk.
I knew that.
The women
Told you it was a work.
is Liv Morgan versus Io Sky.
Okay. Okay.
Yo.
Alexa's gonna interfere. Alexa's interfering.
Unless
Yo.
Alexa
And
finds
it's
her way into the chamber.
no. I think Alexa interferes
my
with
guess is
Liv.
if you lose a qualifying match, you're not going to be in another one.
No.
Okay, so this is where this gets weird.
Unless they do five qualifying matches, right? And then all the losers of the 5 matches do like some type of match.
For what?
For the last
Like
spot.
a fatal 5-way or something.
Buddy, there's only 5 openings.
What do you mean? It's a title? It's a title chamber?
No.
Who's in the chamber then?
Buddy.
It's a 6-person elimination chamber.
I understand that.
What are you on about? Is it a title match?
No, we already know one of the people in the chamber.
Who?
John Cena.
I'm talking about the women's.
Oh, yeah, women. Well, that's okay. I'm sorry. I went to my head already transitioned to the men's. But yeah, it's only at least for the men, we only get 5 qualifying matches.
Yeah, because Cena politicked his way to the elimination chamber, but we'll let it go because he's on his farewell tour.
He didn't just he wasn't just the top guy for 23 fucking years. Yeah, no, don't worry about that. Anyway, the men's qualifying match for the chamber.
Who do you think wins that though? Io or Liv? Io, right? Io.
I think
Io.
Liv.
Io's winning the chamber. Io's winning the chamber, and it's gonna be Io versus Rhea.
No.
Do you want to bet? I'll put $10 on it right now.
No, this kid is so. You're so annoying.
You want this?
I got one of them.
You want to put it down right now?
No, because I'm not giving you $100.
Pussy.
Anyway, can I tell you the fucking men's match now, asshole?
So you think Liv wins that?
She wins the qualifying match.
You're insane. You're insane.
No, I don't think Liv is gonna win.
Liv Morgan just beat Io.
Io's winning the chamber.
Liv just beat her the first time.
Io is winning the entire chamber. The entire chamber. But go on. What's the men's match? CM Punk versus who?
Sami Zayn.
Oh shit.
CM Punk's cooked. No! Kevin Owens.
CM Punk's cooked.
Kevin Owens.
What about it?
That's how they build Kevin versus Sammy.
Yo.
Kevin gets involved.
Hobbling on a crutch or something.
Sammy didn't get involved.
That's exactly.
Sammy just came out and stood there like a
listen,
loser.
That's exactly why Kevin is gonna attack him because he didn't do anything to stop it.
Yeah, I kind of didn't. I fucking say that too earlier.
Yes, you did say that.
I think I was the one who. God damn it! I was exposing myself out here.
Yeah. So yeah. Kevin Owens gets involved. It's Sammy versus Kevin in Toronto. CM Punk's in the chamber. Yeah. That's my prediction.
I don't think Punk is going to win the chamber.
I think Punk is winning the Chamber.
I think so too. We need
I
Punk.
think
I
we're.
need to see.
I think
need
we're
to see
getting.
CM Punk.
I
I
think
need
we're
to see
getting
who else
Punk
is gonna be in the
versus
chamber.
Cody.
I have to see who else is in the chamber first.
Punk versus Cody.
Probably. I mean, they've hinted at it, but I need to see the whole chamber field first. You know. Because there could be someone else, and it's like, oh,
That's an insane match.
yeah, that's a crazy
Punk
first,
versus
like,
Sammy.
That's why
Two
I was
people.
like, you shut up so I can tell you.
Bro, two people we thought were like
Going to
just
both be
slotted
in
in the chamber. Only one
Now
of them
only
is
one of
getting
will
in.
be. Yep.
Damn.
No, I think it's what we said. Kevin interferes.
We could see it. I guess we'll see in a couple of hours, won't we?
Yes, sir. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
All right. Well, so now that we went over that, I've got nothing else to talk about.
So you think Charlotte, as I was saying before you saw the chamber qualifier matches, you think Charlotte is going to announce her champion that she's facing tonight?
I think they both will tonight. I think they just get it out. I
Really?
don't think there's any reason to have them both on the show if they're not
I
going to.
think Charlotte just teases Rhea. And then she'll be on SmackDown.
Now, how crazy would it have been if they pulled what they did last year with Cody winning the Rumble and like the two champions were up in suites and Jey fucking pulled a Cody and like pointed at him?
That would have been wild.
So
Why was
we'll
Gunther there? Gunther
Yeah, I
was
don't know.
at the Rumble.
Yeah, I don't know.
He was watching the Rumble to see who won.
Seeing him there made me think that they were going to be in the suites.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I don't know.
Yeah,
So I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see on Raw tonight.
Oh man, I'm excited.
I
I'm
think it's gonna be a
excited.
good Raw.
The-
I think we're in for a good show.
Paul might be going. It's in Cleveland.
What is?
The Raw tonight. Paul might
that's
be
right.
there.
Yeah. Yep. You're right. Did you see
Bro,
Michael
Stockton.
Cole and Jay were on the Pat McAfee show this morning?
I did not see that.
I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
well, Michael Cole was there with him, and then they had Jay on the phone.
That's lit.
Go to.
Dude, I was watching it on TikTok, and there was someone in the comments. Why does he keep calling him Oos? Like, bro. Like, people are so dumb, it's unbelievable how dumb they are.
So we got a banger Mania season.
Anyway, that's the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know what you guys thought about the Rumble in the comments down below. What you guys think is going to happen at WrestleMania and the rest of the year, like all the crazy predictions we have made. Thank you, Noah, for being here and just fucking sitting there being useless.
Thanks.
You know, love you, bro. But
Always.
anyways, that's going to do it for us. We will see you guys in the next one, whenever that is.
I will be live in about, I don't know when this is going up, but
He'll be
tonight
live.
for Raw.
I'll be in and out of the chat, more than likely.
All right, I'll see you guys then. Peace.
See you.